I'd like to thank, first of all, the Board of Education and the community for allowing the meeting to be moved to the third Tuesday of July this year. And I'd also like for the board to consider maybe making this a regular practice. Working with the Township Treasurer, and depending on where the 4th of July holiday falls, it's hit or miss on whether or not we're going to get our financials. Also, Kristen and I have to use my vacation days by the end of June. So that usually that last week of June, I'm taking time off. Kristen has to use hers by the end of July. So we're trying to squeeze everything in. It just might work a little better if we made it a common practice to do the third Tuesday in July. So that's just something to consider. We have a long time before we have to consider the board meeting calendar. Curriculum Advisory Council, no update. Facilities Advisory Council, we met back in June. The pool has reached substantial completion. We actually had occupants in there today. We had the Riverside day campers swimming. We had bullets practice this morning. We had bullets practice this afternoon. It's newly painted. Wes and I did a little tour or walkthrough this morning. We're just trying to finalize a few punch list items and finalize the test and balance report. The overall airflow is meeting the required number of CFMs that was originally designed for. It's just that we're trying to balance out how much are coming off the pool deck and how much are coming from the return vents that are above the pool deck. Finance Advisory Council, the tentative budget was in your package for tonight's meeting for approval. Again, this is the first step, is approving a tentative budget. Then we'll have time to review it again in August, and we'll also have time to finalize it before we approve it in September. But you notice that from the original copy that you received at the June meeting for a first read, and then what Kristen presented tonight and what she'll go through, we've already found some areas where we made a few reductions. Personnel Advisory Council, no update. Tonight, after closed session, we'll approve a lot of the sponsors and coaches and assistant coaches, so that's a long list of people, but that will be approved tonight after closed session. Policy Advisory Council met before the summer school graduation today, and we went through and made a few minor changes to the press packet that you received in your board packet, and we will provide those recommendations for the August meeting and approval at the August meeting. Purchase or lease of Land Advisory Council. Tonight you'll see a letter of engagement for a consulting group that we're looking to work with Westbrook Consulting to help us look at our opportunities and options as we continue to try to work out a deal with the Forest Preserve and Zoo. That's just an hourly engagement as we need their services. And that's just to help us navigate through some of the county channels and to make sure we're getting in front of the right people, presenting to the right people, and making sure we're doing everything that we need to do. Correct. And that's it from the superintendent's report.
All right, thank you very much.